Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. This is Asad Yaqub.
Assalamu alaikum, this is Shamaila.
And both of us are in, actually three of us, including Yasin. We are in Madian Valley, which is in Swat, northern areas of Pakistan. We
In
came
Madian
here,
Hotel.
Madian Hotel as well, this beautiful hotel. It's really a large property and they've got very nice rooms here. So we are here to make some Ielts videos for you, and Shamaila has got the menu. So let's see what does she ask.
अच्छा, question पे सीधा मैं आ रही हूँ.
Yeah, let's see what she's going to ask us.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Well, my question is कि IELTS listening में part 4 में, ठीक है, किस तरह के questions होंगे और किस तरीके से हमें उनको tackle करना है और किस तरीके से हमने answer उसके ढूंढने हैं.
Okay.
तो वो सारा कुछ मैं जानना चाह रही हूँ.
All right, no problem. The first thing is IELTS listening part 4 is actually part of a lecture. It's a part of a lecture. It's not a full lecture, but it's part of a lecture because most of the academic IELTS candidates, when they appear in IELTS, they have to attend classes in English-speaking countries. They take academic IELTS. Like 95% people take academic IELTS, 5% take general training IELTS, right?
Okay.
So they have to study. They have to attend lectures. The purpose of IELTS listening part 4 is to develop the understanding or to check the understanding of a lecture. So it's always a part of a lecture.
Okay.
And the duration of IELTS listening part 4 is maximum 5 to 7 minutes.
Just only 5 to 7
Just 5 to
minutes.
7 minutes, okay? Now, what is the problem with part 4? Initially, they will give you 1 minute to read questions 31 to 40. After that, audio will start without any break, without any pause, because in lectures there are no pauses, and they will go on with questions 31 to 40. Okay? Now, the first challenge for IELTS listening part 4 is the speed with which they speak. So I would not use the word speed actually, but speed matters because they speak fluently.
Okay.
When they speak fluently, for non-native speakers, it becomes fast. So they take fluency as fast or speed, right?
Okay.
So that's the first thing. For that, I advise you guys that whenever you practice, you can increase the speed from 1 to 1.15, sometimes 1.2, and then practice so that you understand. In case if in actual exam speed is fast, you should be able to understand. Number one. Number two, there is mostly one word only. No number, sometimes there is number as well, but mainly one word only. Now that one word is a very simple word, but what they have written before the blank and after the blank and the way audio goes, it becomes difficult for the students. Sometimes answer can be only speed. Sometimes answer can be only country, right? Answers are simple, answers are not difficult, but the way they go on, that is what you have to understand. So tip number one is my videos are available where I have solved listening part 4 entirely, question by question. I played the audio. Just search those videos on YouTube with the help of the playlists on my channel. You will be comfortable. Now, after this, the second point, the chewing gum is bothering me. After this, the second point is this. Whenever you read the blank, the word given before the blank, that is very, very important. What they do, they always use the synonym of that word.
Okay.
Right? For example, if the word is going to be a variety of, for that they can use the word kinds of.
Kinds of.
For example, if they use the word sort of, for sort of they use the word kind of. So there are always synonyms which I have covered very, very vastly in my videos. You can just see them. Before the blank, whatever they have written, or sometimes after the blank, if you identify that word and if you identify that synonym of this word can be this, you can find the answer. Number one. Number two, in listening part 4, most of these answers, when the question type is one word only, most of these answers are nouns. Right? They are nouns. Okay, with nouns, they give adjectives to confuse the candidates. Right? For example, if the answer is day, you say, it was a long and tiring day. It was a long and tiring day, right? Answer is day. But as they use the word long and tiring, some students who don't understand, they will write answer as long. Some students who don't understand, they will write answer as tiring.
Tiring.
So keep in mind, adjectives will not be the answers for the most part. Answers are going to be nouns. Right? They will
In
give
section
you
4.
in section 4. They will give you nouns, they will give you adjectives just to puzzle you or to see whether you can find the correct answer from some confused words or not. So this is the whole thing.
Okay.
Now,
great.
one thing more. When you practice part 4, I would advise you to mainly focus on synonyms, number 1. Number 2, another technique which is very important, how to read the question in part 4. Because you have only 1 minute. 1 minute to read questions 31 to 40. So how to read the questions? Now only read, because you know they give you the questions in bullet points. They have bullet points. There is a lecture, main title of the lecture. When they give you title, you're going to listen to a lecture on dash dash dash, whatever it is. So you need to switch on your imagination, right? And as they proceed, they have bullet points. Some bullet points are with questions, some bullet points are without questions. Now the bullet points which are without questions, don't read them, but just underline one word there so that you could track the audio. For example, there is a bullet point without question, but there they have written Paris. Underline Paris. When they talk about Paris, it means audio has reached here. So, given information and missing information. Given information will help you find the audio or to track the audio. And then with the help of given information, you can find missing information. So, my advice for you, otherwise in 1 minute, students cannot read questions 31 to 40, right? If they read everything. So, you don't need to read everything. If there is complete sentence without a question, don't read it all, scan it, underline a word and read those bullet points where there is the question. And just see what part is missing, what is given before that, what can be the synonym of that word. And this is how, I mean, you can watch my videos. I have done it. I'm a practical guy.
Okay.
I'm not a guy who has fake tips, fake techniques, not at all.
Well, अभी तक तो उनको समझ आ गई होगी ना जितनी आपकी वीडियोस हैं और
Absolutely,
जितने
yes,
टाइम
yes,
से
yes.
हैं.
I don't cheat my students by giving them fake tips and all that. So you can just follow one of my videos. After watching this video, I advise you all to search one of my videos on part 4. Watch that video and you're going to be crystal clear about IELTS listening part
जी
4.
और सिंपल वे है लाइक कि आप चैनल पे असद याकूब के जाएं, प्लेलिस्ट में चेक करें.
Yeah.
डिफरेंट बॉक्सेस के
Yes,
अंदर
yes.
हर टॉपिक के हिसाब से हैं.
We have made playlists on Cambridge IELTS books as well. From there you can find, or the easiest way is Asad Yaqub IELTS listening part 4. That's it, you will find it. All the best. It's about to rain here. Well, at the end I'll show you the sky at the end, not now. So I teach IELTS online all over the world and on campus here in Lahore. If you want to be the part of my online or on campus IELTS classes, my WhatsApp number is given. You can contact me for that. From this beautiful Madian Valley, Asad Yaqub and Shamaila Najam wish you best of luck. This is Madian Hotel and we are in the lawn of Madian Hotel. It's a beautiful resort here and we're having a lot of fun, and now you're going to see the weather and then we'll finish the video. It's truly awesome, cloudy, drizzling, windy, beautiful mountains all around and beautiful river Sawat. So all that is really, really beautiful. So guys, we come on vlogging tours to such type of places. I'm showing you all these places so that you see where we are actually. Not just one frame. You should have at least 180 angle thing so that you understand what it is. Okay guys, thank you. All the best. And you also, once you get your desired band in IELTS, give yourself a treat and go to some wonderful area of your country. Or if you can afford to come to Pakistan, you can come to Pakistan and visit this part of Pakistan, which is truly remarkable. All the best, take care, bye-bye, Allah Hafiz.